Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Kieran Danner from Document Management Tasmania, and thank you yet again for joining. Today I want to talk to you something which is really close to my heart. Domestic violence, sexual assaults. We're a white ribbon organisation. I'm very, very proudly to say that we were the first private company in Tasmania to achieve white ribbon workplace accreditation. And I'm a white ribbon ambassador, and I sit on the board of the Hobart Women's Shelter, and these are institutions that I'm proud to be part of. And by the way, White Ribbon isn't the only organisation out there. There are fantastic organisations like Our Watch, and there's myriads of organisations that hold these values dear about equality, and that there is no room for violence, physical, sexual or mental or any other, in any form of relationship. Why is this important to me? Because if we get these values right in the workplace, and that's why we took our company down the White Ribbon Workplace Accreditation Program, and so, by the way, has nearly every government department and agency, both locally, state-wise and federally across this fantastic continent, have also gone down the White Ribbon path to ensure that their values are being adhered to, that we are actually achieving. Well, the reality is I remember when I first started work, we had two-tiered payroll systems. That is, if I was doing a job and I started in the banking system, that I started as a data entry clerk, God, over 30 years ago, that there was a different pay rate if you're a girl versus a boy. Now, that's not the case now, but what I am saying, that our values change. And by the way, that was normal. That was normal all the way through the 60s, 70s and mid-80s. If we get our values right in the workplace, the values follow us home. We know this to be true because I can give you a very, very case in point: recycling, sustainability. The environmental sector did it in the late 80s, 90s in the Australian economy, where all of a sudden sustainable values or economic values were pushed into the workplace. We had to actually have some form of sustainable cred to do business with the high end of town, to do business with government corporate. And then what happened? Well, government corporates started actually doing more environmental sustainable acts, whether it be, in recycling and all sorts of myriad of things. And the next thing you know, it followed us home. You recycle your garbage, you have recyclables and normal waste, and all of a sudden you start practicing better principles. Sure, it took, 25, 30 years to make a cultural difference, but it made a cultural difference. Right here, right now, we're hearing about sexual assaults in the workplace, even at the highest ends of government. And as a community, I think we become almost desensitised to it. How do I actually bring about better values? Reach out. Reach out to organisations like White Ribbon, reach out to organisations like Our Watch. White Ribbon has restarted. And look, before we even start with the White Ribbon debates on the scandals of an organisation that went into liquidations or the scandals of individuals, the values of that organisation are what counts. Not the profiles of the celebrities, not individuals. What are we trying to achieve? We're trying to achieve a better workplace culture of equality, fairness, and safety. If we don't get this right, it's on our heads. If you have children, it's on your heads. There is nothing more important. So, if you'd like to learn more about our journey, if you'd like to start your own journey and you don't know how, reach out to me. I will personally get you in touch with the organisations to get you started. It will be the thing that defines you. You see, no one cares how much product you sold 5 years ago. No one cares how much money you did or didn't make. What you will be remembered for is what kind of business you ran. Was it a safe workplace? And heaven help me if you don't do it, and you weren't, because you'll be remembered for that too. Talk to you again tomorrow.